Hello and welcome back to Thoringer's channel. Today I want to show you the third battle of the feature series where I show other people's replays. Today it's a battle from SteelRonin in his AMX 1357 GF, and he did exceptionally well. He also got his first mark of excellence here, mastery badge, spotter, and fire of effect. So if you look into the XP and damage here, he had 1527 XP and 2407 damage. Detailed report, he had 28 penetrating hits, 38 in total, and 56 shot shells. The tank is somewhat special because it has an 8-drum autoloader, and it has a low alpha, but it shoots really in fast succession once it's loaded, and it doesn't have a long reload either. So you have 1 second between shots, and it aims fairly well in between as well. So here we are. We are on Karelia, and we are on the southwest side. And he is the lowest tier in a tier 10 battle. That is quite typical for tier 7 light tanks. And he stated, as you could see earlier, that he likes to spot first and then fall behind other tanks to snipe from the back with his tank. And that's exactly how he starts, but actually I think the most interesting part of his game here was really at the end, and I don't want to take too much away from it, so you will have to watch until the end to find it. Well, or you just scroll forward and look at it, but he has a really enjoyable battle, so I would not suggest that. Took a few shots on the T-49 there. Now he's spotting here on the north side for the other tanks, specifically also for his teammate. Finds a pattern. The pattern 48 tier 10 has the best view range in the game, 420 meters standard view range with 100% crew, and against camo value that can be a value way above 500 meters. So that's why he bugs out. He cannot outspot the M48, and he's using that also, that for a couple seconds he's still seen, so everybody has seen him drive off. Now the problem is that RU-251 also spots him in the middle, or at least potentially, so he can also not go through the middle because it would be way too much in the open. So he goes back in and tries to get some pot shots in here.
Penetration. Enemy armor is damaged. We didn't even scratch them. We didn't penetrate their armor. Penetration.
And you can see that he can get at least some good shots off on that tier 9 Chinese heavy tank. However, his tank does have no armor whatsoever, so side scraping is not possible, and this is the result of it. One shot, 430 damage, no problem, doesn't matter which angle. But he still forces him with the small damage he does per shot, forces the Chinese tank to turn around. The problem is not so much that it will cost you all your health getting shot by this tank. The problem is that with every roll that you get through armor, you have a roll against fire, or ammo racking, or module damage. So having these 8 shots in short succession, even if they only do a little bit of damage, they have always the potential to do damage on modules, on your crew, or direct ammo racking.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
The downside, of course, when you drive the light tank, you have to keep line of sight and keep shooting at the other tank and without armor. That's basically an art I did not profess in yet, but when you look at SteelRonin, he knows what he's doing with this tank. It's just that he would have a lot of training in it. So he here now goes for the cap. There's 2 artilleries to catch, and that's also important because one of them, the Otter Conquer GC, is a really good tanker, and he knows what he's doing with his tank, and that can be game breaking for SteelRonin. So he got through, probably not even spotted. Approaching cap. Let's see. There's a Waffenträger to his side.
Target acquired. Let's find another target.
So Waffenträger now realizes that he has a light tank in his base.
Enemy armor is destroyed. Target acquired. Target released.
The better of the artist is gone, the other one missed him. Just one tip as an arty player, short distance, where you see the tank directly, use auto aim. I don't know if you did or not, but you have a really high chance of hitting with auto aim. So he has to stand on the other side of the object so that the Waffenträger cannot shoot him. And he does pretty well on that. Now he basically has a meat shield. That broken SPG is now basically protecting him, and he gets also spotting damage or assistance damage for every shot that's fired at the WT, as long as nobody else is spotting him. Now for me, I don't know. My hands would be sweating right now. My heart would be pumping, and that is probably what happened to SteelRonin. The WT should have reloaded HE and just shot somewhere close. That would have done it. He almost... I would call that mocking, almost. That's the same song and dance, back and forth. He does such a good job to stay behind that tank. It's unbelievable. And WT, I don't know. He's not pre-aiming his turret before he's driving somewhere to get a shot off. For example, pull in his turret before you back up, because now it's too late. Now he's back behind the tank, and Artie is trying to kill him here with HP shots. Now why AP? Why not HE? Because if they would use HE, they would basically kill their own tank here. So they try to directly pen him instead. Yeah, what a theater, huh? And that's it. He got shot because he didn't pay attention. Your mom came by. Your mom 225 got him. One more tank left and he will be killed in a minute or in a couple seconds. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe, and see you next time on Thoringer's channel.